Hey everybody, it's Jenny McGarvey and I'm back with you again today to share how I planned in my classic size happy planner. You can see last week right there, which had that really fun color scheme that really kept me motivated all week long. Maybe you checked out how I did it. Anyway, you can see this week, the first week in May, in my This Is Your Year Happy Planner. I can't even believe I just said that it was the first week of May. However, you can see that I am going to be using these stickers, this from the March, maybe it was March, I don't even know. I'm not even going to pretend that I know, Planner Society kit. Anyway, so they're gorgeous, and I really wanted to do something special, and I really wanted to do something that had sort of done a theme I had done over spring break, which was, do you remember the canopy of flowers I had done at the top of my layout? So I thought, hey, why not recreate that with these beautiful stamps from, or stickers, I'm sorry, from the Planner Society. They are beautiful. And there's a ton of different types, which means, okay, I can add the full boxes, but then I can fill in the little spaces with all of these other smaller, cute decorative stickers that, to be perfectly honest with you, I might not use in my normal planning because they're kind of different for me since I'm not a purely decorative planner. So I subscribe to both the main kit and the box sticker kit because since I use a happy planner, the box sticker kit is perfect for me. And in the regular kit, there is a bunch of decorative stickers. So I'm planning both of those, or planning with both of those, and filling in the little bits and pieces with the stickers from the main kit. And as you can see, I'm just building, building, building all along the top, which is what I had done with that spread over spring break with the flowers from the Happy Planner box. Now I'm adding my to-do list in the Monday afternoon section, and then right above it adding the little icon so I can just notate my cleaning schedule right there. Now I do like to change up where I put my to-do list. Initially, I used to always put it across the bottom, and it did feel really good. However, I've become a little bit more varied in my planning, and I like to change it up. I like to make it a little bit more, I can't even think of the word right now, but I like to just make it all sort of different, and so that I'm always constantly looking, because then I don't miss anything and it all becomes equally important. I'm using a stamp that says game across the top, and this is a stamp set from Studio L2E. They're really, really awesome because the game is already written at the top, so I don't have to write that in, and the space that's left, I can write the important details. I think that's super cool. The other thing that's really cool about that stamp set is that it's super basic. The font is really basic, the lines are really straight and linear and graphic, and I don't have to worry about it competing with any part of my overall design. I have to peel up the corners of a couple of those stickers at the top because I've decided to layer with it one of those little box stickers so that I can write in my Wednesday late start. Now, as you can see, I'm only using my Papermate Flair. I'm writing in script, and then I'm going to go back and I'm going to mimic the look of brush lettering with my Papermate Flair. So I've told you all 100 times before that I'm not going to do a video on script because I haven't taken any classes. I don't know anything about it. I've only watched short videos on Instagram or looked at images. But what I do know is that the downstrokes are thick and the upstrokes are thin. So I wrote in script, and then the downstrokes I reinforced with extra lines. I'm sharing with you right here how you can clean off your stamps just using some alcohol-free baby wipes. You simply wipe the ink off. In the videos, it's a little bit misleading because it does look like I'm scrubbing them. Nope, I'm gently wiping off the ink. You just need to get the ink off the surface. You don't need to clean it or scrub it like you would a pan that you fried up some eggs in or something like that. It's just simply a layer of ink that will come right off. Now, in the little openings from those Studio L2E stamps, I'm using a little baseball from Sweet Stamp Shop. It's actually a retired set. You can't get this one anymore unless you're looking on buy, sell, trade groups on Facebook or something like that, but it is a valuable stamp to me. I would never let this one go. I definitely use it all the time. So now I like to alternate how those little openings go because then they can sit flush together back to back, and then underneath I can add that little sticker and my to-do list. Now I'm using an older stamp set here from Scraptastic Club to ink up this little checklist and be able to stamp out my to-do list down there at the bottom. And I love that because it doesn't add any bulk, it doesn't add any bumpiness for my pen, and it still gets the job done really neatly and effectively. And like I had said already with the Studio L2E stamps, it has that really graphic, clean lines. There's nothing that will compete with the overall look of the stickers. Now we're moved on to the right hand side, and I'm going to continue to build the canopy of stickers over at the top. And what I love about this is that I'm able to use a whole bunch of these really beautiful stickers that I wasn't actually exactly sure what I was going to do with them. And I heard you all gasp and say, what do you mean you're not sure what you're going to do with them? Yeah, I really wasn't sure because they're beautiful. I love them and I can absolutely use them in my traveler's notebooks. However, they didn't feel like a style that would work for me in my Happy Planner this month. No good reason why. It's not like, oh my gosh, they are totally not good for that. Nope, not that at all. It was just like a personal preference thing. So this way allowed me to still use them in my Happy Planner in a way that I'm actually, truth be told, super obsessed with. I love the way this came out. And I love the layering. So like right there, for example, there's a little white space. I put a couple of horizontal oriented stickers at the top and it turned out great. Now again, I'm going to stamp that to-do list over in the center box this time. That is the older stamp set from Scraptastic Club. And I'm just then going to add that super old stamp from Big Picture Classes that says Stuff to Do. If you've ever watched a video of mine before, you know it's my very favorite stamp. I love it. It's just the epitome of me and my planning. Now I need to continue to add some things to Thursday, and so I'm going to pull out this stamp, the Studio L2E stamp set that says Practice. So it's very much like that one that I talked about already that says Game, but it allows me to just simply write in the details of the practice, and I don't need any superfluous, I can't even say that word, information. Now I will link you to those stamp sets down below, hopefully, and I will now begin to add a few more stickers. Spoiler alert, I end up pulling these up. They look hideous. I hate them there. And watching this video back, I hate them even more than I did when I was planning it. So don't even get attached to those stickers right there because I'm going to pull those bad boys right up. I'm adding just a simple little line of washi tape down at the bottom because it's really pretty and it adds that little bit of decoration. It's obviously completely not necessary. However, I love adding little decorative touches. It makes me really happy throughout the week when I open those pages and I think, wow, that's super pretty. And I feel like if the planner works for you and if you find it attractive, you yourself, you're going to refer to it so much more often, and then that makes it completely functional. So there we are. You had to wait 2 whole minutes or whatever the case may be to see me pull those stickers up, and you can see that I'm placing them back on the original sheet. I don't want to waste them. I want to use them, but I'm just not going to use them right there. They don't look good there. I put the first one down crooked and it just doesn't do what I wanted it to do. So away they go. The good thing is that they were fairly easy to pull up. I can save them again for future use, and there was no harm there. Now I'm going to start planning my Saturday. I have a few different activities I need to get down on the paper, and like usual, I don't have any plans for Friday. I know that always feels so weird to me, but whatever. And I am just using the stamp and also the stickers. I love the combination of the two. I think that they just really work well together, and then I feel really good about how I'm able to stretch my stickers a little bit further when I use the stamps as well, because the stamps are incredibly cost effective. I can use them 1,000 times and still have more possibilities for using them in the future, and so I think that's just super awesome. Now, as you can see, I stamped a couple of different things, including this little block at the lower box on Sunday night for a meeting that I'll have there. And then I just added a little clock icon. That's from that same stamp set where that Stuff to Do comes from, super old, from Big Picture Classes. Now I can see that this is mostly finished. There is one big thing missing, however, which is my meal planning. So I'm going to look through and see what I can do about that. I have this really cute stamp from Sweet Stamp Shop or Scraptastic Club, I'm sorry, but I decided not to use that one. It didn't really fit with how I wanted it to look. So I'm just going to go through all of my Sweet Stamp Shop stamps and find the stamp that has that really awesome cutlery or the place setting and then the little word dinner. And then I can just stamp those throughout the bottom and I'll be finished with this whole week. So thank you so much for stopping by and watching my video. I really do appreciate it. If you enjoyed it, please leave me a thumbs up, and if you have any questions, leave it in the comment box below, and I will do my very best to get back to you. Thank you so much, and make it a great day.